Hello, 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 everyone. How are y'all? How are y'all? This is not B Bank's Alabaster Box. Let me just say that this is the way in. This is my YouTube channel that I'm streaming live to Facebook as well. I just want to come in and have a little fun. I've been meaning to do this for a while, for a good minute. I haven't had a good conversation and chat with my people in a while, so I just thought we'd just break the ice and have some fun. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. Everybody did what they had to do. Hey, KK, how are you? And today was Black Friday. I don't know how black it was, but it was Friday. and I just want to have a little bit of fun. That's all. I'm not even in my normal setup. I'm in a whole different part. So that's how you know it's not B Bank's Alabaster Box because I don't be the good old table, which will be changing soon. Anyway, so I just wanted to kind of come on. I'm streaming live to YouTube and to Facebook, just FYI, so that you know. But I just wanted to have a little fun with the people. So as hopefully as people come in, we'll be able to have a good chat and discussion. I just really want to be able to have a good conversation. But tonight I don't want to be serious. I wanted to have fun. I had a serious topic I wanted to discuss, but I don't feel like today is the time for that. So I want to do something a little different, a little off kilter, and just have random conversation and topics and fun. So I kind of got this idea from my homegirl Carrie yesterday. She was live and she was looking at a different deck of cards that she had that was a game. And so I had a game with some similar type of questions, but not the adult version. It is an adult version, but not the adult version. So I wanted to just kind of ask some questions because they're really good questions that I thought would be good for conversation and topics. So I'm kind of going to go from there. So I'm on my phone. I'm on my laptop. So it will take out. It will. I'm working it a different way, so it may take me a little bit. But I wanted to start off with just asking some simple questions and getting some responses. I thought it'd be fun and kind of see what people thought. So if you're on Facebook and or YouTube, feel free to join the conversation, the topic. Like I said, I'm not gonna be here very long. It's just to kind of have fun, little for giggles. That's all it is. All right. So we're going to start off with this topic. This will be our first one. All right. Our first one. And it's things you wish you didn't know. I'm going to put that in our banner. Sorry if you see my finger. That's because the camera's near. Oops, my finger. Let me see. So we're going to start off. Hold on. Oops. Nope. Sorry. I'm still learning how to work this thing. So we're going to start off with things you wish you didn't know. That's our first topic. Things you wish you didn't know. Okay? That's our first topic for tonight. Things that you wish you didn't know. I'll put that there. That's our first topic, all right? So if you have something you would like to comment or bring to that topic, let me know. But this is things that you wish you didn't know. I'll start that off. I have a good one that I'm thinking. I have a good one that I'm thinking. One thing about me is when people tell me things, especially about other people, I always tend to not want to know some things because, when you get to learn someone, I think it's so authentic that you learn them for who they are. And when someone tells you something about somebody, typically they're not always telling you the good. They're typically telling you a lot of the bad. And so I kind of wish I didn't know some of the things that I have heard about people that I know because it taints the image that you have of that person. So again, that's one thing things I wish I didn't know. That's something I can say I wish I didn't know. I wish I didn't know some of the things I know about some of the people that I know. Because it taints the way that we think about them. What about y'all? Y'all have any response to that topic question? Things you wish you didn't know. If you're joining me, I'm doing my YouTube live version of the weigh in. So I'm Facebook and YouTube. We're just having a fun night of conversation, nothing serious. I have a serious topic, but I'm gonna hold that one. So tonight I just wanted to be fun. I think it'll be a good night. So things you wish you didn't know. Oh, Miss Bailey came in the house. Hey, Miss Bailey. She says, "Yeah, I believe that you must learn the authenticity of a person." Yeah, I think so too. I think that's very important that we get to know, the person the way we need to know them. Because sometimes just because you and I may have a run in doesn't mean that the next person will have that run in with them. So I think that's something that we could always think, hey, cousin, how are you? What's going on? I sent you a link. Don't you ain't got to talk about it on here, but I sent you a link. Check it out. All right. But yeah. Oh, here's another one. We came up fast. Let's see. I've been told things about people, but I tend to try to get to know the person for myself. Yeah, I mean, and I try to too. It is sometimes you, and don't get me wrong. I appreciate anybody who gives me warning because at least I will know what the warning is for. But it's not okay. I'll check on it because somebody else told me the same thing. I'll find out. All right. So, um, oh, Lord, I hurt my hip. I think I slept on it wrong, so it hurts. So anyway, I think that it's very important that we heed the warning, but we still go into the situation with an open eye. Sometimes I think we will take somebody's warning as fact, and just because that person didn't get along with someone doesn't mean that we won't, or that because that's your experience with that person, I mean that's gonna be my experience because that could have just been something that happened between y'all. It could have been a unique situation. And I think sometimes we want to brand somebody with what's not a fact. How do you stream on Facebook Live on different platforms? How do I use a streaming service. That's how I use. That's why all these little gadgets and gadgets y'all get. That's because I use a streaming service. So I'm not even in Facebook or YouTube. I'm in a streaming service that is linked to my Facebook and YouTube. That's why I tell y'all I don't know if you're here unless you comment. Warnings come from the side effects. You know what? That is oh my hip. That is really really true. The warnings do come from the side effects. I think Fantasia said it best when she says the side effects of you. You know, she had that song, the album she released right after she had tried the whole suicide situation that happened with her. And I'm so glad she's past that. She's such in a happy place now. I'm so glad God blessed her beyond measures because y'all know that's my favorite singer. But with that being said, she came out with a song called "The Side Effects of You," and the words of the song were very simple. And I love the song. Like I would have it on repeat, but it's just how she talks about she wished she knew the side effects of you, and she was listing the side effects of knowing somebody. Like or toxic relationship that she was in, and I think it was just so interesting to see how she would do that. Hey, honey, how are you? Long time no see. Thank you for stopping in. It's good to see you. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. Um, and so I think that's just something we could talk about. But again, our first topic for tonight was things you wish you didn't know. So if you have anything to contribute to that, feel free to put in the comment box below. Even if you can't stay, it's something that will contribute to the conversation. And then I'm gonna switch up. Like I said, I'm not gonna make it a long night. I just wanted to kind of break the monotony and have a little fun. And I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I stayed in the bed all day. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I chose to sleep in. I think holidays are the best time to do that. See you. Oh, okay. Gone and dance. I'll be looking for the video later. I've been watching. I'll be watching. I know she gonna get you right. I'll see you later, cousin. Talk to you later. Oh, thank you. I try. I try. I really do. For the people that are dropping in, yes, I try. Sometimes you just have to have a good conversation, some fun. Ah, hey, LaRonda, how are you? Come on. Wait, first off, let's get into the picture. Can we get into the picture? Amen. Come on, picture. Y'all are goofy. All right. So again, final chance to talk on this topic: things you wish you didn't know. While yeah, I'm giving you a chance to add your 2 cents into that. I'm gonna go ahead and put our next topic in a banner and get it ready for you. Oh, I'm so ready. Let's see. We gotta have some fun with this. Ooh, ooh, this is a good one. I'm ready for it. Okay, I got my next topic. I'm so ready. Don't be laughing. It's the picture for me. It's the picture for me. All right. I'm sorry if my finger keeps hitting the camera. It's because the way that this is set up, I have to. My finger is like right by the camera, y'all. So forgive me. All right. So while y'all are putting your comments in there, I'm gonna be switching our banner. I'm getting our next banner ready for our next topic. Let me see. Hey, honey, how are you? We're having conversations tonight. No cocktails, but conversations. All right. Let me see. I'm getting rid of, let me delete my old banners. This is from like, oh, my last live that I had. That was before school started. See, I ain't even been able to come on and have a good night with y'all in a good minute. Got to get back to the way things were, right? All right. So, anyway, again, the first topic we had was things you wish you didn't know. I'm putting our next topic on there. Again, like I said, this is just to have some good fun and conversation. We're not gonna be on here super long. Just want to kind of have a little fun. You know, sometimes we just need a break from everything, and why not do it COVID free this way? Let's see. Things that have an expiry. Oh, I'm giving away the topic, ain't right? All right, let me see. All right, I got our next topic ready, and I'm ready to see what it is. So that is that one. All right, our next topic is up and ready. I haven't put it up yet, but I just want to make sure I haven't missed any comments yet. All right, I'm gonna go to the next one, and then if you have anything to contribute to that, we can come back to that one. All right. Here's our next topic, everyone. As y'all are coming in and saying hi or whatever, here's our next topic: things that should have an expiration date. Ooh, that's a good one. Things that should have an expiration date. Um, I can say so much on this one. I can say so much on this one. I'm gonna keep it PG-13 though. Um, I think I think relationships. I'm gonna start there, and I'm not gonna go too far into it because it'll lead into the topic that I want to have coming up. But I think there are certain types of relationships that should have an expiration date. Sometimes we tend to hold on to. Uh, no, don't be good. Speak your mind, KK. There, there are. I think that there are so many types of relationships, whether it be friendships, marriage, dating, your hookup, whatever it is that you're having. I think that is so weird that we hold on to some things that are not good. Sometimes it becomes toxic. Sometimes it's not even toxic. It's just the signs of the times were there, but we held on too long. And so I'm gonna say that I think certain type of relationships should have an expiration date because sometimes it's not meant for you to know that person beyond the year, and it's okay. In that year, y'all may have been the best of people, and then after that year, it may have broken up. It doesn't mean there's hate. Sometimes we just got to know when it's time to move on. Our purpose in that particular situation has expired, and it's okay. It's okay to move on. That's what life is. It's learning and growing, and you can't do that if you're only holding on to the things that you've been holding on to. So I'm gonna say relationships because we gotta let those relationships go. It goes back to the old saying: everything is not to stay. Everything is not to stay in your life forever. Oh, that's a good one, KK. That's a really good one. And it's true. Everything or everyone is not meant to stay in your life forever. I think that we have to keep that in mind. Also, um, you have some things or people are stepping stones. You're right. Sometimes things or people are stepping stones to the situations um, that we have. So you got to understand that sometimes that person's there for a what is it? Is there for a season, a reason, or a lifetime? Those are three things I always think about that when we come across people. Sometimes people are put in our lives for a season, and that season may come and go quickly. It could be there for a reason for us to learn and grow something, or to maybe grow us or stretch us to a new level. And then for a lifetime, those lifelong friends and people that we have. So those are really good ideas, good statements. Ooh, I think folks need to put expiration dates on those uh, because oh, because okay, I got what you're saying. Those are toxic relationships going around and around like a hamster wheel. That's why folks are stuck where they are because they're holding on to seasonal situations, making them lifetime problems. Ooh, now that's a good one. That's a really good one. We do. We get stuck in situations that keep us on a hamster wheel, as you say, and we just keep going in the same situation. And it's funny because when we have not aced the test of life that is, we tend to find ourselves in similar situations down the road. And like I've been here before, but until you are ready to truly pass the test, sometimes we go into the situation acting like we've never seen it before, but we've been in that situation several times. And sometimes we have to know that we've been here in this place in life before and we've seen this place before. And that's important for us to know. So good one, good one, good one, good one. I appreciate that one. All right, I'm gonna get our third topic ready. But if you're joining us in this conversation, the weigh in that we're weighing in on a couple of several topics. The first one was things. Our first one was things you wish you didn't know, and then The next one, the one that we're currently on, are things that should have an expiration date. And so that's what we're talking about. And that's anything that you believe should have an expiration date. So feel free to join the conversation by hitting the comments below. But just want to quickly have that statement. I'm going to start getting our third topic ready. But those are all good statements. Thank you, KK and Miss Bailey, for contributing to the conversation. I think that's really good. I'm not gonna choose this one. Oh my god, that one almost. That one. Mm, 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 mm. No, yes I am. Yes I am. I'm gonna choose it. I'm a dare to be different tonight. I'm going to do it. Tonight is not about playing safe. All right. Let's see. Everyone can't go with you on your. Amen. Hallelujah. Everyone's not meant to excel with you on your next growing level. Everyone's not meant to excel. I'm going to, don't worry. Everyone's not meant to excel with us or to grow with us as we grow. Sometimes on the level that we are, that person was there with us and we needed to be there with that person. But as we grow, sometimes you have to leave people behind. And if you're scared to leave people behind you, there's a problem. And don't let people guilt trip you for leaving them. Guilt trip you or for leaving them because sometimes, hey, you're not meant to grow with me. You may grow and you may surpass me at one point. But at this moment in life, it's time for me to go, right? And we have to know when to say that. I know you're ready. Right. For every level, you need to know who is going forward and who is staying back. Awesome comment. Right. Yes, you have to know who's going, who's staying back. Yes, I know you do. All right. So I'm going to go to our next comment, our next topic. I'm going to set it up while we're finishing up that one. But again, if you have anything else to add to this particular topic, then go ahead. Like I said, we're gonna move quick tonight. We just want to have good, healthy conversations. Just something to make us think as we go on into our next, as we're starting to end this year of 2020. Y'all, 2020 has taught us so much. It has showed us a lot, and either you learned or you didn't learn. But whatever it may be, you definitely should have been able to process a lot of things about life. And some of us have made some big moves. Some of us have not moved much, but we need to make sure that as we go into 2021, we got to go in with a new headspace. We got to. We got to. Okay? All right. So for our next topic, we're going to move forward. All right? We're going to move forward, and I am ready. Shay, you ready for this topic? I don't know if you are. I don't know if you are, my friend. I don't know. All right, here we go. Things that make you go, ooh. Things that make you go, ooh. Get your mind out the gutter, because that ain't necessarily what it gotta be. I'll go ahead and lead into this one. Food. Y'all, food is the way to my soul. I can't, it makes me go, ooh, I don't know what to do. But if you've ever seen me eat something that's real good, I get to dancing and shouting. I can't stay still. Like it's all over me. Like it just feels like the spirit has moved upon me. Male shoulders, really? I would have never. Oh wow, I would have never known that about you. Oh my God, male shoulders. That is different. That's it's different not because it's strange. It's different because I just never would have saw that. I never would have saw that coming from you. Strong shoulders at that, right? The strong shoulders. I just got broad shoulders. I don't know about strong, but they broad. They real out there. Yes. Wow. Things that make you go, ooh. It's the food for me. I mean, let's be real. It's the food for me. Um, I'm trying to think what else. Um, I love a song with a really good lyric. That's another thing that'll make me go, ooh. When I hear a song that really takes me somewhere mentally, or a rap or whatever, but some type of music that can take me on a journey because of the lyrics and the music, that will make me go, ooh, like I will play that song out. If you know me, I will play that song out till there's no end. You will hear it sun up to sundown. I just will, because it's mentally taking me on a journey that will that takes me somewhere. It's just there. You like, oh, cars. Oh, she's coming quick. Cars. Yes, come on, cars. Old school cars. Fixed up. Wow. I never would have thought that. That is crazy. I didn't even know you had a car fetish like that. That is cool. That is something to know about you because now I can definitely see why some of the styles that I see you have goes with that thought process. It puts some things in perspective that I didn't know about you. That's wonderful. Okay, a person's drive. Ooh. Ooh. Now that one is really really good. That one is really good. I'm not laughing at this comment. I'm laughing at the one that I'm about to put up. But it's yeah, a person's drive. I can see that. I really love to see someone who is grinding for it, like who's not scared to push and push and push. That a drive can be much of a turn on, and not necessarily in a sexual way, but a drive is such a turn on. It's just a turn on because when someone has drive, you can like it motivates you. I get motivated seeing someone else who has just as much passion and drive about something, even if it's not the similar thing that I have it about. It can motivate me indirectly. That's the one I'm laughing about. Ooh. Mm. Yes. Okay. If you're joining us, we're talking topics, quick topics, and it's things that make you go, ooh. This is our third topic we've hit in the 22 minutes I've been on. Things that make you go, ooh. Things that make you go, ooh. All right. Keep that in mind. I'm getting our fourth topic ready while we think about that. Um, let's see. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. Ooh, ooh. Juicy lips. Really? Okay, I can see that. Yes, juicy lips, man. Juicy lips make you go, ooh, okay. I think the moment I see the quirkiness of a person, I see so much seriousness. So when I see that, it's attractive. Yes, that's what's up. I can see that the quirkiness, and I like the word that you use too. Yes, a good book. I'm not a leisure reader. As much as I love reading, I'm not a leisure reader. I have to be reading for purpose. I have to, or information. I cannot leisure read. I hate it. Scents and smells. Okay, okay, I can agree with that one. A good smell can take me a long way. I love candles, fragrances, aromas. It just goes with me. All right. So things that make you go ooh. If you have any more contributions to the conversation, feel free to put it in the comments below. I'm going to go ahead and add our next topic in the bottom. So if you're commenting, give me just a second. Uh, I'm putting these up randomly, so there's no order to them. I'm picking them at random as we go in the conversation. I'm just trying to stretch us a little bit. It's a little fun. Icebreaker to get us away from all the extra. You know, we can't uh, do a lot with the COVID on the rise, but we're trying to be great. Uh, all right. Ooh, this next one I feel like it's gonna be a hot topic. All right, here we go. Again, our last chance to talk about things that make you go, ooh, things that make you go, ooh. All right. If you have anything to contribute to that conversation. All right. Let me see. Let me go back to my comments. Oh Lord, I think I missed some stuff. Okay, here we go. I'm not into lighter complexion men, but it was this one guy. He had different businesses and ventures and making money and was successful at it. So that attracted me to him. Normally they have to be dark as my pants. Yes, for the dark skinned men. Come on, can I get an amen for the dark skinned men? But yeah, I can understand that. We like what we like, but sometimes we go away from what we like. I've dated very much against the grain. A lot of people have always tried to figure out what is your type, and I tell people all the time, I really don't have one. I don't have a type because I've dated so across the spectrum, you would never believe it. But it's because it has to be something that attracts me to you. It's not just based on looks and physical appearances. There has to be something that has drawn me to you because your physical only does so much. I get bored with that real fast. Yes, quirkiness. That's my word. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, stick to it. Stick to it. All right. Amen. All right. You got an amen up in there, KK. All right. So I'm gonna go to our next topic. Let me see. One thing that makes me go ooh when I'm underestimated, e.g., football, music, food, knowledge. Ooh. So okay, I can see that. I can see that. So you don't like to be people to count you out. Oh, Arnold's in the conversation. Come on, Arnold snuck up in here. Yes. So you hate when people underestimate you. I can understand that. It. I think a lot of times as people, we tend to try to put people in a box. And a lot of times we don't allow someone to come out of the comfort of the box that we have drawn for them. And when they break that mold, we tend to be surprised or look at them crazy when all along the person had what it took. It's just that we drew these barriers around them that did not necessarily exist, or maybe they existed at the moment, but that person grew outside of that, and we wanted to keep them held into that box. So we have to make sure we as people don't do that. Things that make me go, ooh, someone that's dark, fine, and Arnold, I'm done with you. I am done with you, Arnold. I cannot. I can't even believe you snuck in here and then threw that little comment in there, that tidbit. I'm done. That is your TED talk for the day. Arnold, you are crazy. And then you hyping Arnold up. Shay, that is not what we do around here. Oh, you're crazy. Let's see. See, we need some pineapples with right. We need some KK apples. Man, them KK apples be on point. Exactly. And I'm not box minded or box made. Right. There you go. That is right. Okay, we're gonna change to the next topic. But if you have something else to go with that, you can still contribute, y'all. All right. So if you want to hit on any of the topics and you just joined the conversation, I'm gonna quickly review the three that we've done, and we're going into topic four. Our first one was things that you wish you didn't know. You can still put in those comments as we get to them. Just make sure you start off things that you wish you didn't know, so I know which part of the conversation you're contributing to. Our second topic was things that should have an expiration date. So if you want to add anything to that, let us know. Things that should have an expiration date. And our third conversation, the one we're about to leave, are things that make you go, ooh. All right. So we're gonna go into our fourth conversation. I hope y'all are so ready for this one. Things that should come with a manual. Things that should come with a manual. Oh God, y'all are giving me business tonight. I'm here for it. Hold on. Okay, I saw that one. Oh, here it is. I am so enjoying this. Right. This see, I told you, it's just you just gotta break up the monotony a little bit. All right. Yes. Ladies, you wish ladies came with the manual. Oh, the shade. It's the shade that's coming in. The shade. My kids. Oh, I'm done with y'all. Oh wow, men, right? I know that one. That one can be a complex conversation, but women can too. Women can too. Me, a whole dictionary. Oh wow, yes, honey, yes. Okay, let me see. What do I think? Things that should come with a manual. I'm gonna go back to relationships. Relationships should come with a manual. I am so horrible with relationships, and it's not because I'm not a good dater. One, I'm not romantic, never have been. I don't get. It's cool, and I can go with the vibe, but I'm not a romantic person. Like all those people that gifts and stuff. My language of love is not gifts. It's not monetary. It's not anything that you would do. My language of love is time. I love time. Sometimes affirmation, but time is the most that you could ever give me. So I'm gonna say relationships because dating, especially for me, and if you was on my last time, the one that we did for like almost 4 hours, that live we did right before school started. Oh my God, that was a good live. It was jam packed full of so much advice from different panelists that had joined me. And that I'm just saying that one was a really good live because we talked about dating in the new age, and I'm going to be talking about another dating topic coming up soon. That's one of the ones I was going to touch on today, but I decided not to. But it's just relationships, especially in the current times that we're in, is very hard. Especially if you're somebody who is used to the old school way of dating or the old style. I was raised up on old traditions, so I'm really old at heart, even though I'm young old in the middle. I'm in the middle of the young old, but I was raised on very old time traditions, and that's I value those. And so dating in the new age is something that I just cannot do. Let me see. Miss Bailey said men. You said whole book. Someone that you have an eye on. Really? A manual, someone that you have an eye on. Okay, that could go so many different ways. That conversation go left, it could go right, up, down. I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take that one. But I could understand that because if you don't know how to deal with the person, then you would have to get to know them. I could definitely see that. But I mean, I don't know. That one's hard because I'm not one that approaches people either. I don't approach, and I'm really horrible at knowing how to. Thank you for the share, Shay. I'm really horrible at knowing when someone's flirting or coming on. I'm horrible. I don't see those signs unless it's very obvious. I don't see those signs. The comedian Samora, ooh, I love her. Once said, "We need to see the side effects of a person." A warning label. Man, can we slap that right on the side of their shoulder or forehead? Warning: This person's going to mess up your credit. That's what she said, right? And do all this, and maybe sleep with a couple of your best friends, right? That's what we need to see. That one, that side effect. Let's see. Relationships and dating. I agree. I'm so there with you. Relationships and dating definitely needs a manual in this day and time because how do you do it? How do you do it and do it properly and get what you're looking for? Because it's everybody's. Uh, okay, you can share it. Feel free to. I appreciate it. Right. That's why I said. Oh, I understand. I understand. Um, I'm trying to think. But things that need to come with a manual, things that should come with a manual. Ooh, um, I think mm, I'm gonna push the button when I say this, so please do not judge me. But I think that intimacy should come with a manual, not because I'm unaware of what it is and how to do it. Um, I think that intimacy should come with a manual because people are really there are a lot of things that people are into that they will never surface out there, and if you really don't know that in-depth things that's intimate with your partner or the person that you're with, then that really could kill a relationship. I think intimacy definitely should come with a manual because how do you be intimate with this person? Each person is different. Their likes, their dislikes, their quirkiness about them, their the things that they're really into that you may be surprised about. Because there's some people out here that are FYI some freaks, and they have some freaky things, or they have some weird fetishes that they're into that we may not have ever crossed paths with before. How do you keep the intimacy when it's something that you're not used to? It's new territory for you. So I think that should come with a manual. Babe. Oh no, I saw that one. Okay, the weather. The weather should come with a manual. This is Texas, baby. We ain't getting no manual for that. They can't predict it. You can't think about it. It is Texas. It is God given weather. There's nothing we can do about that one, honey. Kids, that's a good one. Kids should come with a manual. Yeah, I agree because kids can be so different, and if you don't know how to reach them early, you can lose them for a lifetime. I definitely see that. Absolutely. What do you absolutely mean? What's the absolutely for, Arnold? What are we saying absolutely for? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Intimacy. I think that's a big one. You said see quirkiness. Right, right. All right. So, any other contributions to things that should come with a manual? Things that should come with a manual. Um, um, I'm looking for our next topic, y'all. I'm not gonna keep us, like I said, I'm not gonna keep us on here super long. Um, some of these topics that I'm looking at, I cannot touch that on this live. I can't touch it with a 10-foot pole. A lot of people get intimate and sex mixed up. Yes, yes, they do. You really need to know the difference. Yes, people tend to put them, lump sum them in a category together, and they're not. Sex is a whole nother topic on its own. Intimacy is another. You can be intimate with someone and never have sex with them. It's a whole another thing. A whole nother thing. I think we all need a manual. Look, I know I need a manual, but that's why I'm so blunt. I tell you who I am, and see, a lot of people don't know who they are, or whose they are, or whom they are. I know who I am, and I can tell you my. Even if I'm wrong, I can tell you. my issues, my problem, I'm moody, I'm bipolar, I got an attitude, my mouth is fly, I'm in a bad mood today, don't talk to me, I'm gonna cuss you out. Like I can go there and tell you that because I know who I am. And I'd rather you know from me personally than you have to figure me out. I know that. But then you have people that they don't know who they are. They don't even know who they are yet. So how can they figure out someone else? When you don't truly know yourself, how can you talk to someone else and figure them out? And I see a lot of people in this dating age who really try to know someone long before they know themselves. You have to know who you first. See, I've been knowing me for a long time and I'm comfortable with knowing who I am. But I'm still discovering things about me or things that are changing about me that was not the same. But you have people that try to figure other people out and spend more time on them than really figuring themselves out. And sometimes if you don't know you, you're gonna be no good to nobody else because you still don't know what makes you tick yet. And that's a big part of it. Yes, I can. No, I cannot. I cannot touch them topics, honey. No, this will go left in a heartbeat. Left. You will not be pumping me up. Soul Snatcher, intimacy, right? Well, Soul Snatcher, it just sounds so gritty. But I get what you're saying, but it sounds so gritty. But yes, you're right. Soul Snatcher, I can see that. My kids are totally different. One is quiet and very respectful. The other one is a no limits. A no limit soldier. I cannot. And I think I know which one is which, but I'm just trying to. I cannot. You will not pump me up, Arnold. I'm done with you. You're not gonna pump me up. Oh, I'm not gonna play with you. Um. Whew. Let's see. I'm looking for another one. Ooh. Y'all don't need no manual. Use your intellect. Trust your heart. Oh, Miss Forte is in the conversation. Hey, Mama Forte. Yes. Look, Miss Forte, you came back to give us some knowledge because that last one, baby, you was shedding the knowledge on the people. Yes. You know, intellect, Mama, intellect is good. Intellect is great, but sometimes if we just had that manual to tell us how to work it like that vacuum cleaner, look, put this here, click that, turn here, it just makes life much easier. Let's do the topic. I want that. I want. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. This is a PG-13 live. Oh Lord, I'm about to take y'all to a whole nother private room. Oh, if you don't know yourself and you go into a relationship, you bring a lot of baggage into a relationship. That is true. That is the most truth that I could actually agree with. I see people drag their baggage. And see, this is how you know somebody really don't know themselves. They jump from one relationship to another. I've seen people jump in and out of relationships. I mean, literally by the time they break up with one, they up with another one within 2 or 3 months. And you don't know that person. You don't even know what made the last relationship go wrong. Unless it's something obvious, it's cheating or something, and but you don't even know why because if there's cheating in a relationship, something requires the cheating. So it could have been them, it could have been you. It's just so much, and I think we have to really get to know ourselves, reevaluate, re-understand ourselves in those between relationship situations, so that when we get into a relationship again, we can really know ourselves and we can make sure we're good for the person we're with. Do is the topic. I won't go that far. Oh, I'll think about it. Uh, I'm down for that too. I know you are. Sometimes the heart blocks the intellect. That's a statement. I have to think about that. Sometimes the heart. You know what? I can see where you're going with that because sometimes we don't think with our brains and our mind, and we allow things to happen because of our heart. So I can see where you're going with that. That is a good statement because I think I've been in that situation before. I didn't use my brain and allowed myself to do things that my heart made me do, and not my brain because my brain knew better, but my heart didn't, it stressed me out. I went through a whole anxiety situation because my heart and my brain were in disagreement because I was following my heart when my mind told me different, and I had to think about that. All right. I'm going to set up our next topic, but again, if you're joining us, we have covered 4 topics at this point, and I'm just going to quickly share the topics that we covered to rethink if you want to add to those conversations. The first topic was things you wish you didn't know, things that you wish you didn't know. The second topic was things that should have an expiration date, things that should have an expiration date. You take your take on it. The third topic was things that make you go ooh. Okay, things that make you go ooh. And the fourth topic, which we just are about to leave, things that should come with a manual. Things that should come with a manual. I'm about to go ahead and put our next topic on. I'm just quickly checking the comment box. And so if you're commenting, I don't see it just yet because I'm putting our next topic on the screen. Let me see. Let me see. I want a good one. I want something really good and juicy, but that's not gonna get me in trouble. Jeez, because y'all gonna get me there. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna hit this one. I'm gonna hit this one. I like this one. All right. So here we go. Get ready. Um, Here we go. Uh, all right. There's our topic. All right. So our next topic, before I switch to that topic, let me look at the comments real quick. Make sure I haven't missed any. I think I have. I have. All right. Let me get to this section. Oops. All right. Let's see. So, oops. I keep hitting the wrong thing. The cell phone works a little differently than the computer. All right. Let's see. We have clothes has expiration date. Clothes definitely have an expiration date. Oh my God, the clothing, yes. Sometimes we get stuck in the same clothes, especially when you know you have grown it. Right, right. Yeah, I definitely understand that one. I agree, KK. Bag lady. Don't miss your bus. Erica said it best. All you must hold on to is you. See? Right. All right, here's our next topic. All right, y'all ready for it? Things you would like to change. Things you would like to change. Ooh, I'm gonna start this one off. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for this one. So I would like, if I could change something about me, um, I would love to change. I would love to change the fear I had when I was younger. Um, I know that I have a lot of talents, and I'm good at a lot of things that I do. And I'm not unaware of that. I'm GT, okay, gifted and talented. Thank you, Jesus. But I think I think that my younger me was too scared to make moves. I had all the ideas and all the right things that I could to have gotten where I could be, but I did not take the initiative to make movements that could have propelled me in a different place in my life at this point. And now I even now doing this live, that's something I've always wanted to do for the last couple of years. And notice I only started really doing it in the last year, and I haven't even been truly committed to doing it faithfully. Not these type of conversations. I'm not talking about my business stuff. Just these type of lives where I could talk. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of years. I just started in the last year, and I haven't even been committed to doing it consistently. And it's always, oh, I'll do it next week, and next week gets busy with something else. So it's one of those things where it's like, man, if I would just stick to some of the things that I'm good at, where could it have taken me? So things I wish I could change is the fear that I've had about stepping out of my box. Because sometimes I get scared that if I step out too far, it's gonna really hurt me. Let's see. You said me. Don't. Why you want to change you? Why would you go and do that? Why? Why would you go and do that? Oh, you're too dang nice. I'm not gonna. Dang. Dang is the word. Okay. You're too dang nice. Okay. Your procrastination. I definitely agree with you. I can understand it. Not saying that you. I know that you procrastinate, but I could understand the reason for procrastination because I do feel like I procrastinate on a lot of things too, but I should not. In my personal life, I put everything before my personal life. I put other people, my jobs before my life, my commitment to my kids, my students, and before me, and it has really pushed my life far behind. There's things that I should have done and been have done or completed long before now, but because I've allowed other things that I've held to a high standard to outshine my personal life, it has really held some things that I should have done already back. And now I'm finding myself trying to play catch up to what I should have already done years ago. And because I'm too nice, I get hurt a lot, and and I'm now super emotional about everything. That might run people off, which scares me to be around people. Ooh, that's a bite. Hold on, I gotta breathe on that one. That is a bite. Um, so I want to dissect that real quick, if I can. I don't think I don't think there's such a thing as being too nice. I think sometimes we don't know when to say no. I've been in the same situation, so therefore I can say similar things. I think my niceness is on the right level because I do things with a kind heart. I do things because I love to giving, doing. It's something that's in my passion. That's a part of my language of love. That's how I show my love is by doing and giving. Um, but we tend to get hurt because or become super emotional about everything. And I've been in that place too because we didn't know when to say no or enough was enough. We tend to have stayed too long or allowed things to go on longer than it should have because we knew that's that comment when I said where the intellect and the heart was it KK or Miss Bailey when I said the intellect and the heart didn't match. The intellect was telling us one thing because we knew up here what we need to do, but down here it wasn't matching. And it caused a frustration. And a lot of times we go with what's here than what's here. And I've had to learn how to think from here versus here. Because this, yes, this is what I feel, and I always feel this way. But this is what I know. And sometimes we have to go with what we know. I don't the running people off only happens because we tend to become snappy. When we get hurt, we tend to become snappy. I put you in the same category as me because I see a lot of similarities. So I hope that doesn't offend you, but I think we can become snappy because of the past hurt or the hurt that we have bottled in. And so that's something that I think why sometimes we can tend to run people out because we become like a little chihuahua dog. You know, when somebody really comes at us wrong, we really and we want to go off, but it just is what it is. But I don't want don't be scared to be around people. Be your authentic you. And I have to tell myself that all the time. Be my authentic me. If that's me cursing, going off, telling you how I ain't gonna do this, da da da. It is, some people can't accept that. But hey, you never have to know who I am or what I am because you heard it from me first. You ain't never got to go question nobody else about me because I will tell you what it is from step one. And I think if we keep an open transparency to the crowd, they can't question you. They may not understand it, but they can't question you. And as you continue to become comfortable within yourself and understand when to think from here and not here, that transition will be made, and people will love you for who you are. I mean, this is what it is. And if they can't love you for who you are, then forget them. They don't need you, and you don't need them. You said you don't. Okay. I don't know how to say no. Yeah, that's been one of my biggest issues in life. Is the saying no, how and when to say no. Um, because a lot of times I feel guilty when I do, and I guilt trip myself. I don't know if that's a thing. Can you guilt trip yourself? But I feel like that's what I'm doing. That I guilt trip myself. I'm stumbling all on that word, but that I guilt trip myself because I don't. I hate saying no. It is something that I suck at. I always want to say yes because I feel like if I have it or I can do it, let me do it. Let me see. And I agree with that. We think with our hearts, and it gets weird because not saying no can be draining. Right? It really is. And I think that where intellect, that's where intellect kicks in. Never stop being around people. You grow from every opportunity. That is fact. That is very much fact. We do grow with every opportunity, and um, we have to learn from our experiences. And if we shut ourselves off from getting those experiences that are needed, we won't get to understand certain things that are happening. And so, um, I, regardless of how people take you, be your authentic you. I'm very unapologetic for being me. And sometimes I know the me that I am can be wrong at times. I'm very aware of that. But that's who I am. And you have to continue to allow me to grow and to learn. I have become very much more understanding of when I'm about to pop off or when my attitude is bad, and I tend to isolate myself. I've gotten better at that. My young me would pop off. It didn't matter who, where, when, at the church, at the wedding, at the funeral. If I was gonna go off, I was gonna go off then. The young me had no fear about it. The older me has learned to, okay, I'm gonna go sit over there somewhere in the corner and take a seat and have several of them until I can calm down. Or hey y'all, I can't talk to you right now because my attitude ain't right. My tude is not right. Or I'm not gonna answer that phone call right now because I'm gonna curse you out because I know you're gonna tick me off. So just learning how to control yourself and be aware of yourself and how you're feeling. And you can't be mad. People can't get mad because you feel a certain way. Sometimes we gotta isolate ourselves. And I do that. When I get to a point where I know mentally I'm gonna snap on a lot of people, I have to isolate myself from any and everybody. I may talk to one or two people, but I have to isolate myself so that I can allow myself to process the situations that happen. Why do I feel that way? I do a lot of that. Why do I have to process? Why do I feel the way that I feel? And how did I get here? What really was the trigger? Because sometimes the things that we snapped on wasn't the trigger. What really triggered me here? And I've learned self awareness. And I think as we continue to process or learn that, um, or learn how to do that, you get better at it, and then you learn how to channel that when it comes. So yeah. But if you're joining us or coming in or coming out, whatever the way may be, we're talking about things you would like to change. That is our fifth topic, and we're gonna do one more for the night, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Because I said I get ready for my other show, right? Okay. So let's see. I'll make this last one really good. So if you have anything to contribute to things you would like to change, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna make this last one really good. Y'all gonna get mad at me. Y'all are gonna get mad at me. Mm, Um, mm-mm-mm. Hmm. I'm looking for something good. Give me a second. Give me a second. Um. Lord, some of these are funny. Uh, ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna hold that one. I don't know if I want to do that one yet. Okay. Let's see. I tend to sit in the car for a while before I go in the house or job. You know what? You're not the only person that do that. I know several people that when they get home they'll just sit there because it's different for me because I live for the most part alone. I mean, my best friend is here with me, but I live for the most part alone. So I can come in the house and have my me time. My home is my me time. But I know other people who literally, when they get home, because they have a family or a relationship or whatever, they won't go in the house immediately, or they go some. They veer off from going home first because they have to have that time where between work and going into your family life because both of them require a lot of your attention. And so you have to find you somewhere in between those two because if you leave work, especially if your job is demanding, and then go home and deal with your family who may be also demanding and they don't understand what's happening at work and work doesn't understand what's going on in the family, you can get really it makes you a certain way. So you have to find that time in between and I can understand that. I can see why you would do that. That's my me time. Right. I may go sit in my car and watch a movie. Right. Sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to isolate yourself away from the stuff. You did? Okay. I could see you doing that too. You have to have that me time. Let me see. I'm gonna hold this card because that one was a good one. Let me see. I'm looking for something really good. Ooh, some of these are funny. Um, Ooh, some of these are left open. They're wide open for you to just make your own opinions about. Let's see. I do it to calm my nerves from dealing with my blood pressure from the crazy drivers. Right, man. And people don't understand, especially when you're at work. Sometimes people think we're robotic. You know what I'm saying? They forget that the work me is doesn't control my whole life. Even if I'm available, the work me doesn't control my whole life, and I've had to learn how to set those boundaries, especially being a teacher, because sometimes they think we're on call 24/7, and um, you have to make sure that your students, parents, whoever know, hey, you have to cut that off. And see, for so many years in my teaching career, I didn't cut that off. Work was life, but now I'm learning how to draw a line where work stops and my life starts. You have to have that line, and that's a hard place to be because you feel guilty. That's where I would guilt trip myself at, and then go back and try again. Um, I like that one. I have like a couple of cards. I'm sorry. I'm pulling these cards. I'm trying to see. I wanted something really good, um, but there's so many good conversations that I could have off of these. Um, Okay, I think I'm gonna end the note with this one. Yes, balance. Yes, that is a good one. Okay, I think I'm going to end our conversation topic with this. This will be our final one for this particular live. But we can do this again another day. I have plenty of cards, so I'm not running out of topics at all. Let me see. All right, I'm going to add the final banner and our final topic. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. And thank you guys for joining me and supporting me. You can always follow me on YouTube or on Facebook. My Facebook is kind of dry. I really don't get on there like that. I mean, I get on, but I don't really post a lot of crazy stuff. Um, but you can follow me on YouTube. I'm trying to get better at being committed to doing things on YouTube as well. So, just let me know. All right. And my YouTube name is UC Dance, like the letter U, C, and Dance. All right. That's been my channel for years. I just don't do much on it. All right. All right. So here we go. My final topic is things you would like to try. Things you would like to try. I think that's a good motivational way to leave out because it leaves us on a positive note. And I think that's what we need to be positive on our way out. So, things you would like to try. Let me get back to our comment section. Okay. And for me, I can say that things that I would like to try, uh, I would, there's a lot of things I would like to try. Um, Um, she said everything. I would like to try. I've always wanted to try to be a talk host or a radio person. I always thought a radio personality could be really good for me because I love the art of conversing, um, and I love having conversations that are meaningful. Um, but I shy away from it because I don't like controversial topics per se, depending on the topic. And I don't like talking about politics. And it's weird because I went to school. My bachelor's degree is partially political science. But as I got out of college, my feelings about politics changed. I loved it from college forward, but college after, not so much. Um, and so it's some things I just don't want to talk about. And when you're in radio, you have to kind of talk about certain things, regardless of what you feel. Bucket list, yes, the bucket list, right? Um, I've been doing my bucket list little by little, and I think I know when I initially said I would turn 30, that I was going to jump out of a plane. I was going to go skydiving, and I've been wanting to do that for years now. My 30 came, and I was waiting on people to do it with me, and that moment came and left, and so it didn't happen. And I always felt guilty about that, but I think I'm going to do it soon. Um, Skydiving. I've always wanted to do it. I don't know why, but I'm an adventure thrill seeker. So, and adventure doesn't always mean roller coasters or all that, but I am a thrill seeker, an adventure thrill seeker. So I love to do certain things that are outdoors and that are thrill seeking. So that's something I love. What about y'all? Things that you would like to try? Anything that y'all want to contribute to that conversation to finish your book? You've been writing a book or reading a book. I can take that either way. You've been reading or writing. Sometimes you have to go at it alone. You know what? And I'm used to that. Like I travel alone. I go out and eat alone. I go grab a drink alone. I'm used to that. I don't even know why I waited, but that was the old me. Part of that was the old me, wanting to do it with a group of people. The new me don't do that anymore. If I want to do it, I just go do it because I'm used to being alone anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that's good advice. A relationship, a marriage, water birth, my kids, fly, become invisible. That list is so different. Like all those are different from each other. That is weird. You would like to try a relationship, okay, and a marriage. You would like to try to water birth your kids. You would like to fly and become invisible at night. Now, why do you want to become invisible at night? What are you gonna be up to? That's the question that I need to know. What are you trying to do at nighttime? All right, things that you would like to try. I think for me, another thing that I would also like to try would be, let me think, let me think, let me think, let me think, let me think. Um, I would like to try to break the mold of doing what I've always done. I tend to be a creature of habit. So I would love to try doing something unexpected for a while. Just, even if it's going out there trying new adventures and failing at it, I don't care. The failure is fine. It's just knowing that I tried and um, I had the experience of saying that I did try it. You know what I'm saying? So there's some things, career wise, business wise, that I still want to do that I have been very shy at doing. Shying away from. Let me say it that way. When I wanted to go to Vegas, I wanted someone to go with me, but I realized that I just needed to go by myself. Party of one. Right. Like people always say they want to go, and then when it's time to go, everybody like finds 13 reasons why they can't be there, and that irritates my spirit. Like especially when it comes to traveling. Like you cannot back out in traveling. Like when we're doing accounting for stuff, especially if we're going in on it together. People don't realize like that becomes very hard. That's why I book my stuff, and if you want to go with me, you be ready. But I will book my stuff long before because I don't have time to wait on you. I've learned that. It's seven different people, one body. Man, it's hard sometimes. Oh, you're funny. I cannot. Shay is trying to catch someone doing what they shouldn't be. Right. That's what it sounds like when she's talking about being invisible at night, right? Yes, KK, I do. Right. But all right. So yeah, but I think, we need to make sure that we do try to get outside of our comfort zone, our box. Definitely want to make sure that we do something different than what we've always done, and move forward. So, anything else that we want to add to the conversation for things we would like to try, or we can go back and add anything to any of our previous topics that we've had tonight. We've done 5 topics, a lot of great input too. Thank everyone that's participated in the inputting of these conversations. Hold on, I'm sorry. There we go. All right. So again, looking at the topics we covered things you wish you didn't know. We've covered things that you should have had, things that should have an expiration date. So many other things I can think about with that one. Things that make you go ooh. Things that make you go ooh. And let's see. Things that should come with a manual. Oh, we talked 6 topics. My bad. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. We did 6 topics. My bad. Things that you would like to change, and our final topic, things you would like to try. All right. So if you come later in the conversation, you want to leave in the comments, feel free to do that. I'm just getting here. I'm sorry, my fingers all on the camera. Look at me trying to work this thing. All right. But all those were great topics and things that I think that we can definitely grow from. Hopefully, with the conversation that we've had, you will take some of these back and go back and reevaluate yourself and think about some of the things that you could do with any of these topics. They all were great topics. Y'all have anything else y'all want to contribute to any of these topics before I call it a night with the weigh in? All right. I have another live I have to go do or get ready for. So I want to make sure that I'm not overstepping my time. But it's been an hour and 4 minutes, so I think we've done really good. We've hit 6 topics. That's amazing. I think we've done good, more than I thought we were gonna do. Especially since this is a pop up. Y'all know I love a good pop up. I don't schedule. I just like to pop up. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take my banner off. But if you want to look at any of those topics or say anything else, let me know. Let me see. Let me take my banner down. All right. So if there's not anything else to contribute, I'm gonna go ahead and end this particular weigh-in session. But I'm gonna be coming back. Okay. I didn't let loose on y'all tonight, but I can go deep. Nobody held you back. Go in. We want to go in. That's what we want to do. But it's okay because we're gonna get into some better topics and we're gonna go in like into some real conversation. We're gonna go in. All right. So I appreciate all of you for saying hi, speaking, stopping in, listening if you didn't contribute, and especially my contributors who helped make this conversation great. I really thank you. Y'all really gave me a lot to think about. Personally, I'm taking away from the conversation as well as I input it into the conversation. So hopefully you're getting some takeaway as well. KK said, "Oh my, I'm gonna act up all the time." Yes, I know. But thank everyone for contributing. If you didn't watch the live and you're watching the replay, please come back and look at it, y'all. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, UC Dance. All right, UC Dance. I've had that channel for years, over a decade, and I'm just now really truly trying to grow it. You know, I was really into YouTube before YouTube really took off. But I'm getting better. And if you're on my Facebook family, continue to join me. But don't feel free to join my YouTube so that you can do it. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna be coming back with more conversations. And we're gonna weigh in on a lot of more hot topics, y'all. I want to do this more regularly. I'm gonna find time to do it more regularly so that we can talk. I think conversing is the way. If we don't talk about it, then how are we gonna get better at it, right? So you can help me. I can definitely reach out and help you, and together we'll help each other grow and learn and to be able to step out of those comfort zones and out of those boxes that we've created for ourselves. Sometimes we create those barriers that don't even need to exist, right? So hopefully y'all enjoyed this live. Again, this is the weigh in. And I want to make sure that we continue to weigh in on those topics that will help to change us. All right. Some days, like today, I weigh in just random topics, but then other days I have a specific purpose in the topic that I'm choosing. So I know that my next live is going to be dealing with relationships. I don't know exactly what aspect of the relationship. I know that our last live prior to this was the new age dating, council culture, and it was one other. It was three topics: new age, dating in the new age, council culture, and who I can't even think of the third one, but it's on there. It's on my YouTube. Am I frozen? Okay, but it's gonna be dealing with relationships. So I'm gonna decide what angle of relationships we're gonna talk about. But be ready, be aware, and be set because we're gonna touch some things. We're gonna talk about some things. We're gonna discuss some things and break them down because I've been single for almost 10 years. So, and I'm not ashamed to say that I enjoy being single. It can be lonely at times, yes, but I love having the freedom to do what I want. I hate being tied down to a relationship. It's not that I don't want one, but I need the person that I'm in a relationship to understand that I move freely. And I expect them to do the same. I don't want you to tell me your every move. I shouldn't have to. That's part of the trust that we should have. That's just my opinion, though. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all guys go because I can continue talking. I'll be gonna took us into a left turn into a relationship talk, and we'll be going again. Okay. So all right, guys. Thank y'all for joining the weigh in. I'm your host, Brandon, or UC Dance, which is our YouTube channel, my official YouTube channel. And I post several things, not just these conversations. I post videos and other things that's going on. So I'm trying to get better at doing that and continue to hold me accountable for being accountable to do it as well. I would appreciate that. That will motivate me to stay on top of it. All right. I love you all. I'll be getting ready to go live with my business side of things at 8:30. So if you want to see me again and carry over some things to the next thing, we can do that as well. And meet me at 8:30 on the Facebook. And add my VIP group for my business, for that particular business that I'm gonna go live with. All right. I will talk to you guys later, and I will see you. Y'all have a good night, and can't wait for our next conversation to be had.